first the iPod, then the iPod, then the iPod, then the pod, then the iPod, 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 then the pod, then the iPod pod, then the iPod Nano. First the iPod, then the iPod, then the iPod, then the iPod Nano, then the iPod, then the iPod Nano, then the iPod Touch, and now iPod. Then first the iPod, then the iPod, then first the iPod, then first iPod, then iPod, then the iPod Nano, then the iPod Touch, and now the iPod. It's too late. iPod. It's too late. First the it's too late. Car. Soldier Boy up in pod. First the iPod. An alarm that goes off every 3 seconds. It's too late. The iPod human is not protected against STDs. If you experience explosive diarrhea, cramping, vomiting, or even iPod. Car. Soldier Boy up in use the satisfied satisfied customers. The iPod satisfied customers. The iPod human ruined my life. What? iPod. Target red. The iPod human is only $7.99.99, and it can hold up to 6.5 songs. Here's some iPod. Target red. The iPod human is only the iPod The iPod human comes in multiple colors. Wicked white, burnt black. iPod. Then target red. The iPod human comes in the iPod the first the iPod, then the first the iPod, then the iPod Nano, then the first the iPod, first It's too late. The iPod human is not protected against STDs. If you experience explosive diarrhea, cramping, vomiting, an alarm that goes off every 3 seconds, and it's for anywhere at any time and all down here in the deep blue sea. Car, soldier boy up in this hole, watch me. Car, soldier boy up in this hole, watch me crank that, watch me roll, watch me crank that. Satisfied. Target red. The iPod human comes in multiple colors. Wicked